What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Sold Out. On today's episode, we have the Jordan 1 Take 5 right here, and I'm gonna go through some things and tell you guys why I really wasn't a big fan of this sneaker. Just was not it for me, but we're gonna hop right into it. Getting the weight, feels a little bit heavy, feels bottom heavy. At the end of the day, to me, this is a very, very dope skater shoe. You guys can kind of see the width. It just gives off skater shoe vibes. Looks like it almost has a grind plate like the old DC shoes, or a company, I forgot what company used to make these old skate shoes that you could grind down stuff that had like a grind plate on the bottom. But they're heavy. I'm gonna say 14. They're 13.6. So I guess they're not as heavy as I thought, but they're pretty damn close. Now, heel comfort felt really good. See all the padding right here, but this right here kind of fans out and it makes the shoe look super fat, and I think that's what gave me like instant skater vibes, because when you see it online, it doesn't really look, it kind of looks like a little bit sleek but casual. This, to me, when you get it in hand, is just straight skater. It says skater all the way. Does not feel like a hooping shoe, does not look like a hooping shoe. Now into the laces. Laces are cheap, flat laces. They'll get the job done. Doesn't have really much to do with performance. Now down onto the tongue, you guys can kind of see this padding right here. I like how they implemented that padding up here through the tongue. It's kind of like all these foam like blocks right up through here. Feels really good when you cinch the laces down, but there is zero breathability. Tons of thick mesh in between. The padding on the tongue was very minimal. Thought it would be a little bit thicker, but it is what it is. So now down onto materials. Some of the materials were pretty dope. Like this right here, through here, this isn't like a material. It's like a rubber. It's not like a felt or anything like that. It might look like that, but it's more almost like a rubber or a plastic shroud around there. And I think it was kind of a dope idea that they did this. I wish they'd use this on more Jordan brand shoes, but I'm sure that helped added to the weight a little bit. And then around here, they have this, it's almost like a suede coating over the mesh, and then back here is kind of like a nubuckish suede feeling, and then this is straight mesh right here on the toe box. Definitely was not a breathable shoe, was definitely a hot box of a sneaker, similar to like the Harden 7s. I always go back to the Harden 7s because that sneaker was the hottest shoe there was. The AC12 is pretty hot as well, and yeah, it's definitely not a breathable shoe. They got a couple ports down here, but that's just in right here. It's just not enough like holes for the air to get out and escape, so your foot's gonna run hot if you're gonna hoop in this sneaker. Now down onto cushion. Cushioning was okay, wasn't nothing like crazy. I guess there is zoom in this. Did not feel like it at all. Heel comfort was okay. Forefoot was responsive, like that, and it really didn't feel like it had a zoom unit in it to me. It felt like maybe the zoom unit might have been in the heel. The heel felt pretty bouncy for the most part, but it feels like it's gonna bottom out quick. And yes, forefoot was responsive, if you guys are wondering. Didn't really play that fast. I'm not gonna lie, you guys, I did not play in these very long. Might have been an hour, maybe even less, because I just did not enjoy playing in these. So you guys already know, at the end of the day, I'm just not a big fan of the Jordan 1 Take 5, but I figure I would still break it down and give you guys a quick video. I don't want to take up all your time just dogging a shoe, but it is what it is. I gotta come on here and tell the truth and speak my piece, and it's just not a hooping shoe. Traction was okay. Picked up a ton of dust. You can see I already cleaned them up, but yeah, there was tons of dust that got picked up on there. One thing I did like about this shoe, though, it was kind of the outrigger, how it kind of came out a little bit. The base on this is very, very wide. So if you're looking for a sneaker with a wide base, a very, very stable sneaker, this might be the sneaker for you. Some of you guys might like this look. Some of you guys might like this vibe. Not if you're a skater turned basketball player, you're definitely gonna rock with these. You're gonna love these, but the stiffness of these, you cannot even like bend these. Like you feel like you're gonna break them. This plastic shroud, obviously, you can see it runs up to here. So I think that's where the stiffness comes from. But at the end of the day, they say it's a basketball shoe. I guess it's gotta be a basketball shoe. My recommendations would be to just not buy this shoe at the end of the day. I hate to be a hater, but it is what it is. It just does not feel like a basketball shoe, but I don't think it looks bad to rock as just like a casual shoe. Like aesthetic wise, I like it. I thought I was really gonna like it. Thing that threw me off was kind of this collar up here just being super wide, and all this puffy area up here just gave off skater vibes. At the end of the day, guys, no, I would not recommend this as a basketball sneaker. So as always, I appreciate you guys tuning in and rocking with me on this episode of Sold Out. Peace.